The shooting happened, people coming and going very quickly. Again, 3 people confirmed to have been shot. The chief now at the podium there in Durham to give an update. Let's go ahead and take this live and take a listen. This is the first we're hearing from Durham police tonight.
Thank you.
And Chief, we are live when you're ready.
All right, I'm going to wait for... Take your time. Take your time. We're good. Take your time.
The chief is just letting all the news crews set up right now. Everyone's trying to get ready to get this information.
So again, we're waiting for the Durham police chief. She just arrived moments ago.
Yeah.
Just walked up, so we wait for all the other news
Okay.
stations to start talking.
All right, so my name is Patrice Andrews, PatriceAndrews. So the information that I'm going to give you at this time is a preliminary little bit of information that we have thus far. Please understand, we're going to take some questions after. There are going to be some things that I'm not going to be able to answer just simply because I don't know right now, or it's a part of the evolving investigation, okay? So at approximately, sure, yes. I'm happy to do it again if I need to while you get set up. So at approximately 3:23 p.m. This afternoon, Durham police officers that were working off duty inside of the mall, side of here at South Point, requested assistance after hearing a sound of shots coming from within the mall. As a result, the mall was placed on a complete lockdown. The responding officers discovered that 3 people had been shot. Preliminary investigation has shown this, that the shooting that occurred today occurred between 2 groups that knew each other. Those individuals following the shooting, the majority of them fled. However, we have 1 person that is being detained, and we do have several witnesses. The 3 individuals, one of those is a 10-year-old juvenile, and they were transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. They were injured as a result of a ricochet from one of the rounds. So, certainly shootings in this city have got to stop. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. I want to thank obviously the men and women of the Durham Police Department who responded so promptly and acted with valor today. The Durham County Sheriff's Office, the North Carolina State Highway Patrol who have responded to assist us as well, Emergency Management, Durham County Fire and EMS, as well as, and always will be wonderful partners, our South Point Mall security and management team. So at this point in time, I'm happy to open it up for a few questions.
Chief, Keely Arthur with WRL News.
Yes.
We're hearing reports of a woman who was pregnant that was trampled. Do you have any update on that?
So I don't know. I have not heard that specifically. I know that did happen with the previous incident that happened here. However, I have not gotten that report. I know that we had 3 people that I know of at this point in time that were injured, that have all been treated or taken to the hospital, but I have not heard of someone that's pregnant just yet.
The 3 people that were injured, were those the ones that were shot, or those were 3 additional people that were hurt in the evacuation?
Yeah, so let me clarify. So we had 3 people that were shot, and then we had an additional 3 people that were injured during the evacuation.
Those 3 people who were shot, you mentioned the 10-year-old. Was the 10-year-old a bystander, or was the 10-year-old part of the group that knew each other?
I don't know that yet.
What do we know about the people? You said that these are groups of people that know each other, so this was not an active kind of domestic terror or anything like that?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. These people, this group of people, I'm sorry for hitting your microphone, they actually did know each other, so they were familiar with each other. So this is not, when we talk about active assailant, right? This is not a situation where someone came into the mall and indiscriminately just began firing.
Where in the mall did this
this section of the mall, I think it'd be the southern corner of the mall. Upstairs portion, we have an active crime scene. The mall is closed, and as soon as we are able to release the mall, and we'll talk with mall management and make that decision together. So
what happens next? You said that shootings have got to stop. What are you guys going to do in the immediate time to make sure that this mall is going to be safe to reopen again?
Well, what we have continued to do, we have continued to provide security here for the mall, but not just for the mall, for all of our residents that are affected. You know, I think that's very important. We have worked with all of our federal partners to identify these individuals that are bent on coming to our community and wreaking havoc. We will be sending them to federal prison.
Chief, we have video of a person in handcuffs. What can you tell us about the people who have been arrested? Is there anyone that still needs to be arrested? And what about any recovering of weapons?
Sure. So right now, I know for sure we have one weapon that was recovered. There are several people that we want to be able to locate and speak with. I do not have descriptions on those folks just yet. Once we have a description on them, we'll be sure to get that out to you. You know, we will be making several arrests, I'm certain, during the course of this investigation, but we'll keep you posted. So, but again, thank you all so much for being here tonight. If we have anything more significant, aside from what I've just told you, I'm happy to come out. However, at this point in time, I do not foresee any further on camera.
It's a busy shopping weekend. Should
It
people
is.
feel safe to come back
Absolutely,
here
absolutely.
All right, thank you. That
Absolutely.
concludes.
Thank you.
Can you state that first part of this again? You said you would restate it.
Yeah, yes, I will do it for you. Let me do the, get the first
That was
part. I want to be
Chief
so
Andrews
this
of the
is
Durham
first
Police
part.
Department, just giving us a recap. She said that that they are searching for one additional person that they believe was involved in this situation, but right now not able to give us too many details, at least on the status of the 3 people shot here at South Point in Durham on Black Friday.
All right, thanks, Keely. So we got a lot out of that news conference, though it was brief. 3 additional injuries in addition to the people who were shot. One of the victims shot, a 10-year-old boy injured by a bullet that ricocheted. Just heartbreaking to think about that. But we also have this detail from Chief Andrews that none of the injuries appear to be life-threatening. We tell you that detail. They're basically saying that these are not critical injuries. They're not expecting that people potentially will have to seek trauma care, but they are expected to survive, which is good news. But here is what's not good at this point. One person in custody, they are still looking for other people, and they plan on arresting more people, according to the chief. There
She
are
said several arrests.
Several arrests that continue to need to be made after this situation.